Hi, thank you for joining my Rebel Reset show, where I'm hoping to, in under 10 minutes, give you a powerful little nugget to make your day yummier. So let's get right to it. And if we haven't met yet, my name is Catherine LaBelle. I am a certified professional coach, and I help people who are highly functioning, awesome folks who are getting a lot done but need a little guidance in getting their priorities and boundaries straightened out so they can have more heart-thumping success. So let's jump right into today's topic, which is guilt. Guilt can be useful if we've done something wrong and it's nagging us and it's reminding us that that was not our best behavior. So it can be motivating, right? It doesn't feel good and we want to make it stop. Guilt can also slip into a more unproductive place because we can start to mix it with shame and we can start to feel exhausted and like we can't get ahead of it. And that's more what I want to bring your awareness to today. So the first part of guilt where maybe you did something wrong and you can fix it, right? My vote is you just fix it. So if you said something that was unattractive or you did something that needs to be addressed, then listen to your gut, think what you can do to make amends or make a change and get it done. Don't wait, it only gets worse. And then when you've made that change or you've said you're sorry, then let it go. Be done. You've made a complete circle and it's time to set it down. As long as you feel like that's been addressed, then don't dwell. That is when it gets unproductive. The other feeling of guilt, which is way more burdensome, is more like, and a lot of my clients have this, where they, like a working mom, working parent, where they feel like they can never get enough work done and they can never be with their family as much as they want to be. That's a really tough one, right? So, and there are many, many examples of how you can feel less than or that you're not measuring up. And especially if you do really well in your life overall, but there's a place where you start judging yourself. And that can slip into shame where you just constantly feel like I'm not doing a good job. I'm never completing a task. I'm not a good enough mom. I'm not a good enough employee. I'm not getting anywhere. And then you just start to feel crummy all the time. So my suggestion is this. If you catch yourself and your stomach is tightening over this sense of, I can't believe I'm still at the office, I should be at home, or I really should be at the office because I'm at home, I want you to think about how realistic you're being. You aren't 10 people. You can't be perfect. We've heard from Michelle Obama and Beyonce, just two awesome examples of women who we know and look up to, and they both have said it's almost an impossible task to be everything. It is an impossible task to be everything. So let's listen to the ladies. You can think about, if I'm feeling guilty and less than, what can I change? What is it that's really bothering me? So if it's something like you feel like you're not spending enough quality time with your family and you can't shorten your business hours, right? So maybe that's the first question. Can I be at the office less? Can I work from home? Am I being as productive at work as possible so that I can get home earlier? That's a great place to start. If it's that you can't do that and you have to be where you are and you only have the time you have with your family, then are you handling that family time the best way you can? Just ask yourself. Maybe it's when I'm home, I need to be more able to set down the work side of me. I need to lay that down and only focus on my family at home. And there was a client who had almost, I think it was like under 30 minutes of awake time with her family with her kids when she finally got home. And that just felt overwhelmingly small to her. But when she really thought about the fact that she couldn't change it, what could she do in those 30 minutes that just made her time with her kids magnificent? And she made little adjustments to those 30 minutes, and it really made a huge change. And I use that example because it's kind of extreme, but it's not insane. And even if you're just deciding how to spend better quality time in each category that you're trying to accommodate, that may be enough for you. Then I want you to think about, if this were your best friend, for example, telling you she was struggling with this issue, what advice would you give her? Because we tend to be very judgmental to ourselves because that voice is always there. It always is saying, yes, but that didn't feel good, so why didn't you make it better? Why did you fail in this area? That is a slippery slope. So be forgiving to yourself that you aren't 10 people, that you haven't magically found 3 extra hours in the day. It's not going to happen, and that's okay. You are doing a great job. You are impressive. You are getting a lot done. A lot of people count on you, and you are successful. So give yourself a break. If you've done something that's making you feel guilty and you can fix it or change it, do it, and then let it go. If you are being tough on yourself because your circumstances are massive, then make little changes if you can, and then be kind to yourself. And once you've figured out a way to shift your perspective and your time is feeling better to you, try to lay that down as well. Try to be proud of yourself for coming up with that change. Be proud of yourself for implementing it. And then be proud of yourself for all the things that you have done today. Your family loves you. Your job respects you. And I just want you to think that through, because there's no reason to be a burden to yourself. You want to inspire yourself every day. If this is interesting to you and you want more of this topic, I am going to be offering a workshop soon. Probably by the end of the month, I'll announce something that is about focusing intently on your current priorities, making sure that what you're spending your time on is what you care about, and how to shift your schedule and have those difficult conversations if you need to start delegating or backing out of some commitments you've made in the past, so that you can tighten up what you do in a day so it's sending you the right direction. So be watching for that. Then if you have any questions for me, you can ask those questions on this platform, or you can go to my website, which is rebelmindsetcoach.com. And let's see what else. I think that's it. I was thinking about you today, and I know you're busy, so I will jump back out, but I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.